If we were to compare cameras to TV shows in the 90s, the Yashica T4D would sort of be like the scrambled porn on HBO that you'd have to keep your finger on the remote for in case your parents came down the stairs. Well, in that case, the Nishika N8000 would sort of be like every Nickelodeon kids program by Marc compressed and played simultaneously.
Introducing a new dimension in photography. The Nishika N8000 3D camera.
See, the love for the Nishika is the same love that created the neon plastic floating islands in the oceans, and that's not even a joke. Even the 4 30mm lenses are made of plastic on this thing. But the Nishika N8000 is mildly less useless than those floating islands of plastic, and you know what? Packed with features. Pentaprism on top, heavy solid construction, 3-pin high-tech hot shoe for flash TTL communication, an awesome LCD screen on top of the body, exposure warning system, power winder for the film, solid Japanese construction Nishika during an era when Japanese cameras were the end-all be-all, and of course the instruction manual. Oh wait. Correction, all those features are fake. Nishika Optical Systems, a division of Nishika Corporation in Henderson, Nevada. An American company made to sound Japanese. See, all of the features pretty much on this thing are false. They're built to make it look like it's a camera more than it is. In fact, it even has all these electronic features, but they don't do anything. This camera you can use without any batteries at all. And you know that LCD I was talking about? Well, that's a sticker. The prism here, the power winder are fake, and the hot shoe, even though that looks like 3 pins, it's really only just 1, so there's no communication happening between your camera to the flash. No manual settings, no manual focus. There's only 3 ways to change the aperture. We have sunny, we have partly cloudy, and we have cloud with house. Oh, did I mention you can only use ISO 100 film? And the best part of all, check this out. Right there, you can see that red dot. That's your exposure. It lets you know if it's too dark. That's about it. But that's not all that's fake. This entire thing does feel good. It's solid because there's a bar of nice, sweet, tasty lead at the bottom of the camera that makes it feel weighed down. This camera is the great pretender, but it can take 4 pictures at once. So that begs the question, what the hell can you do with the raw power of 4D? Well, beats me. After all, Tumblr didn't do much to save Yahoo. See, back then you could take your film and send it to this address right here, and they would turn it into a 3D image that you can hold up to your eyes and see the world in a new, futuristic way. Well, nowadays you can do something even better. In fact, I wouldn't recommend sending it there because there's nothing there anymore. These guys are long dead. But here is the great thing. You can go into Photoshop, you can put these together and make an animated GIF that's sort of 3-dimensional. It's pretty cool, actually. Yes, this is a one-trick pony, but it's a one-trick pony that does that one trick really well. See, this isn't just future-proof. This is the future. So after spending some time in Philadelphia photographing with this thing and getting used to it and playing with it a little bit and going through the process of editing the images, which I've showed in this video, would I recommend this camera? Well, frankly, it depends. Are you looking to do this kind of work? Do you want to create GIFs? If you do, sure. In fact, this camera is pretty good at capturing the energy of a scene, so I think it can have some real applications. And considering it's so cheap, well, why not have some fun with it? But again, this is a very limited camera, so you're going to have a flash with it unless you're shooting outside in daylight. Overall, the flash unit that I got with it, which is like $20, does a pretty good job putting enough light out for this guy. There's no real communication between them besides the discharge. Let's get on there. You have to really put it in. The camera works. Sort of. The winding crank just feels like it wants to snap off every time I do it, so keep that in mind. You're probably gonna break this with it in your first couple of uses unless you're really ginger with it. And I also got this guy, the Nishika leather holster. Now the problem with this thing is it's pretty tight to put onto your Nishika. And after you do, when you go to change film, it's a pain to get off. And this thing can't take a lot of photos because on your roll of 35mm, you're taking 2 frames per image instead of 1 frame per image. So take it or leave it. For the price, it's a fun camera to have around and you can give it a try. All right guys, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be doing more old school camera analog reviews in the future. Let me know if you like this video, what you thought about it, and what cameras you want me to check out next. All right, talk to you guys soon.